Hi, my name is Dr. Olivia Moses and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video for you because my mom is in town and she usually dresses up this glamorous when she's in the kitchen. She dressed up just for you. And today we're going to be making something called Pesarattu, and it's a savory, I would say an Indian crepe, and it is delicious. So, Mom, you said you make this for Daddy in the morning. Why do you make it for Daddy?
Well, among all the breakfasts that we in India have, especially in South India, most of the dosas, which are like pancakes or crepes, they have rice in it, whereas Pesarattu does not. So I thought since Dad was diabetic, this would be better for him. It's all Moong Dal. Mm-hmm. But usually I soak the Moong Dal and then I grind it into a batter. But what we did today, to make it extra special, we sprouted the Moong gram.
So we took mung beans and we sprouted them, and we're going to show that all to you coming up. So stay tuned and watch how we make Pesarattu. Okay, here we have the raw mung bean, and they are hard and basically like seeds. When you sprout them, they turn into little plants that are living, and it changes the nutritional content, and they're easier to digest. When you're sprouting at home, make sure you wash them regularly and make sure you wash the container and smell them often. If you are in doubt, throw them out. So our ingredients are onions, cilantro, garlic, salt, cumin, and of course the sprouted mung bean. So in our blender, we're putting in the mung bean, onion, cilantro, and garlic. And now you want to add some cumin, and here we actually used whole seeds, not the powder. You can use both, however, whatever's most convenient or what you have in your kitchen, and then salt to taste. You want to then blend it up, and as you can see here, you might need to shake it a little or add water to get the proper consistency, and you want it to be thin enough that it spreads like a crepe on the griddle. So here we spin, 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 and make sure we have everything blended and incorporated nicely. Here on a hot skillet, and when you throw water on it, you want it to evaporate very easily. We're going to then put in the batter. And as you can see, we put a whole spoonful, start in the middle, and then spread outward and get it as thin as possible. I like mine very, very thin. If you like yours thick, then you could actually play with the batter with the consistency and make it more thick, or you can just pour more on the skillet. But as you can see, we're going to let it cook, and now is the time where you do not touch it. Make sure you don't touch it, and you can actually fill it. And we filled it here with sauteed onion, cilantro, and green chili. And then you fold it up, and look how gorgeous this is. Perfect. It is nicely cooked, and you have that nice golden kind of crust on it, and I like mine a little bit crispy, and as you can see here, it is quite crispy. And then when you eat it, you can also eat it with chutney, which is my favorite way to eat it, which some of you might not need a chutney with it, but we're going to be making peanut chutney. So into a skillet with a little olive oil, you're going to throw in some black mustard seeds, and you're going to wait till they start popping. And when they start popping, as you can see here, you can add the other ingredients. Here we have whole cumin seeds, and then you want to saute that in the oil. We were trying to be really healthy, and so we just put a little bit of oil in it. However, most people probably put a whole lot more oil than you actually need for the flavor. Then you add the red chilies, and if you like it spicy, add more red chilies. We like it spicy here, but this was a friendly one, I guess, for everybody else. So we added 4 medium-sized red chilies, and you want to brown them in the skillet. You then add some garlic, mix that around, and basically roast it in the oil. Here we're doing it a little oil and with the heat, and then add and make sure you have raw peanuts. So we're adding the raw peanuts, and then you actually mix it around and roast them, and you want to get everything to either a golden brown and maybe have a little bit of char on it. Then you put it in the blender, and here we're adding some tamarind, and it gives you a wonderful sour flavor and salt to taste. You also want to add some water just so it spins up nicely. So you go ahead and spin this up because it's going to take a little bit of a while because you have the peanuts in it. And as you get into a thick paste, you want to add some more water and some onion. And also, we're going to add here some cilantro. And then you want to spin it again. And with the water, it's going to spin a lot easier. You want to add the onions and the cilantro after everything else because it'll give it a nice texture. And as you can see, it gives it a little bit of a texture and it's not so smooth. After that, I like to just garnish it and you're ready to go. So now here's the wonderful finished product. You have the pesarattu that is stuffed, and you have this wonderful condiment in the peanut chutney. Ma, that was so simple and it's so good. It's spicy.
Yes, and just the time that you take to make a smoothie, you can grind it, or to mix a batter to make a pancake, you can just run it through the blender and you have the batter. But look how healthy it is. It's high in protein.
Okay. Yes, it's wonderful. And it's so simple that all of us can do it. I want to thank my mom for being here and thank you for watching. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please stay a while and explore. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.